when I tried to leave him, he raped me. He also said, while he was raping me, I love it when you fight.
Hey guys, I'm back again with another gist. I just want us to talk about consent. Now, when a woman talks about consent or decides to have a conversation with her man, and then she brings up this topic, consent, for some reason, some men find it very uncomfortable to have such conversation with their woman. Now, I just want us to see this video from this woman. Now, she had a conversation with a married man. In the video that she did, which we are going to see, this man apparently does not need to get this consent from his wife before he could have her, if you understand what I mean. Check this video out.
I don't feel like you can grape your wife. I'm sorry, excuse me. I promise you, if you talk to those Y chromosomes long enough, the depravity will show up. So last night I'm having a conversation with a man that I've known for years. And the topic veers off to marriage, sex inside of marriage, and then eventually lands at consent. And without shame and his whole chest, this man tells me that he doesn't believe you can grape your wife. He proceeds to back this notion up by giving these scenarios about him waking up out of his sleep, ready to do what he's ready to do, and proceeding to do that while his wife is asleep without her knowledge nor consent. And if she wakes up during said act, that whether she wants to or not, she should just lay there and take it. Because apparently, when she signed that paper, she gave him unmitigated consent to her body anytime he so damn well chooses. And not feeling like it is not an excuse nor a reason to tell him no. And it made me wonder, how many wives just lay there and take it? Or how many wives are being situationally graped and not even realizing it? Because patriarchy or some man has told them that they don't have the right to say no, and that it is their obligation to give up their body anytime said man wants it. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't having sex based on obligation, fear, without your desire, want, or consent, grape? So, of course, I began to give him strong pushback on said notion, trying to explain to him that obviously women are human. They have wants and not wants, and desires and not desires at any particular time, none of which he gave a damn about. Because much like many Y chromosomes, he began to equate access to her body to access to his money. And it's crazy how men always run straight to this point when this conversation comes up. Why is that? Because patriarchy can create nothing but psychosis, and therefore creating this notion that women are property to be owned, had, and controlled, much like money. So here's my question to you men. If a man was going to take something from you without your consent, would you rather it be your body or your money? Quickly, we need an answer. Now, the thing that stuck out to me the most was at the end of the conversation, he proceeded to say that I was some sort of anomaly, that most women don't feel the way that I do. And that really spoke to the level of delusion that many of these Y chromosomes are under, that they will tell these things to themselves in order to justify their behavior. So I have an idea. Ladies, stitch this video and tell him how you really feel.
Sadly, a lot of women are suffering this. A lot of women are suffering this in the hands of their husband. I have this friend whom just, left her marriage because of this. I wouldn't say that I have experienced this before, but because of the stories that I've heard, and a friend of mine who has been a victim of this. Now, I want you all to understand that no means no. When she says no, just leave her. Do not force her. Do not grape her. I mean, this, it is a thing, okay? It is a thing. And I'm saying this because a friend of mine has been in that situation for a very long time. She tried to endure, but finally it got to a point that she said to herself, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm walking away. And she walked away. Anyways, let's see a few stitches from women. Let's just hear what they're going to say about this video and, of course, this grape thingy and consent. Let's just hear what they're going to say. And if you are a man watching this video, I would need your own opinion because this is not fair. Like I said, no means no. Check these stitches out.
And tell him how you really feel.
So this happened to me. My second husband from the Ivory Coast. I told him what happened to me by my oldest daughter's father. When I tried to leave him, he raped me. He also said, while he was raping me, I love it when you fight. I love it when you cry. You look so beautiful. And that's when I gave up. And I stopped fighting and I stopped crying. I just left Mike. And I was still. This husband at the time said, that wasn't grape. I said, excuse me? That wasn't grape. That was your boyfriend. That wasn't grape. But I said no. I said stop. I was crying. I was fighting. That wasn't grape. Needless to say, that marriage did not last that long at all. Man, I want to know, if I had a strap on, could I grape you? Can I just turn over and say, I want some now? How would it feel? Better yet, what happened to protecting women? Protecting women does not mean that I am your possession. Especially our black men. Were we not in slavery together? Was we not both, do we not both know how it feels when someone said they own you? Doesn't feel good. So, but in this day and age, for a man, any race of man, to say is ownership over you? I wish a man would. All the things I've been in my lifetime, I wish he would. I wish he would this time. It wouldn't be my fault if I go to jail. It wouldn't. Mental health. That's all I can say. Men, women are tired. I would think twice. I would think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times before you decide to do something like that. Can't cover something that you don't own, that you did not buy. As far as I know, ain't no slavery going on right here. Yeah, there's sex slaves and stuff like that, but not in this modern time. No, not happening.
I don't feel like you can grape your wife. I'm sorry, excuse me. I promise.
Could not stitch this faster. Could not stitch this faster. I am so obedient. Okay. Sir, have you lost your motherfucking mind? No means no. And if it's not consent, the moment of said intercourse, then it is great. I don't give a fuck what paper you got. And why do you think that a body equates to money? A body should equate to body. So you don't feel like your body is worth anything, only your money? Because that's what it's given. It's what it's given. Okay? Get it the fuck together. The fuck is wrong with y'all? And why are y'all so hell-bent on violating motherfuckers? That shit's weird. It's fucking weird.
I don't feel like you can grape your wife. I'm sorry, excuse me. I promise.
The longer you let a lot of these cis hetero men talk, the more they tell on themselves. Her video is absolutely right. And this is why, even though I am a married woman, I support the 4B movement, because a lot of these dudes are not worth us being a stay-at-home anything to them when you really think about it. There's really a lot of cis hetero men who really believe that marriage erases all of our rights as human beings, and we're sick of it. This is why I will never be mad at any of my single friends for choosing to stay single and never marrying a lot of these dudes. They're not worth it. They're not worth being a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home mother to their kids, or none of that.
Grape your wife. I'm sorry, excuse me. I promise.
I had to really sit here for a moment and figure out how I was going to do this stitch. Consent, bodily autonomy, and the word no are like kryptonite to men. They either glitch like Mitch McConnell, or they malfunction and just start going absolutely crazy like in ED 209. And as far as the ED 209 reference, those that get it, and if you don't, you don't. Ever since the start of this fucked up ass patriarchy, the risk of being with a man has far outweighed the reward, which is why a lot of women nowadays are opting to be single, celibate, and child-free if they have not had children already. And yet you got the stupid son of a bitch all over TikTok telling women to settle, when being with a man is literally playing Russian roulette with your life. And you have these men in Congress that are steadily chipping away at women's rights because rather than evolving, they would rather devolve and take what they want by force, because these men eat, sleep, breathe, even piss and shit violence. It is their love language. Now I'm gonna tell the men's here how I really feel. So you say that a man can't grape his wife, huh? You can go ahead and test those waters if you want to. But I'm just gonna let you in on this one thing. By the time you realize that there's been this loving splash of diethylene glycol in your beer that you drank at dinner, it'll be too late.
Now, I love that we are having this conversation. I told my friend I'm going to make a video about this, and I came across this content creator's video. Please follow her on TikTok. Video credit goes to her, of course. I'm going to drop her TikTok page in the comments. Please do well follow Voodoo Bay on TikTok. This is a thing, like I said, and I promise my friend I'm not going to disclose her identity. Of course, she will be watching this video and she's going to read from you. What you have to say about this? Like I said, this is a thing, and currently a lot of women are going through this right now, even as we speak, even as you're watching this video, some women are going through this, and this is a no-no. Man, a woman's body, you all need to respect her body. And when she says no, please leave her. Just leave her. Please. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Like I said, please drop your experiences. If you have experienced this before, 1 time, 2 times, please let us know in the comments, guys. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another video. I'm gonna see you all in my next one. You all stay blessed. Bye.